what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Akeem, where'd you made it back?
Oh, no. We back.
To New York. You were in Florida?
Atlanta.
You were in Atlanta.
For way too long. But I love Atlanta, so it was great.
Yeah, I bet. But yeah, you had a lot of flight cancellations. I told you your flight was going to be canceled.
I know. It got canceled. It was canceled for 2 days.
Everybody that was traveling somewhere, I was hitting them up like, by the way, you're not going to make it back for a couple days.
My friend got stuck in Minnesota. She just got back this morning.
Well, our producer, Dan, is just now getting on a flight.
Yeah, I was
to get
texting
back.
him.
He's been gone for some time now. But anyway, we got a very special show for you today. If you watch Married to Medicine, Angel Love is going to be joining us. She's on this season of Married to Medicine. She also, back in the day, was on Basketball Wives. And so she's got an amazing story, but she is a nurse. She's been working in that field for 15 years, and she's an entrepreneur. So we're going to get all into her business. I love it. I know you were watching Love is Blind.
Can't stop watching.
Are you caught up?
I'm not caught up because the new episodes just dropped. So
I watched it.
I know you did.
I watched some weddings. All right. Well, anyway, we'll talk about that and about last night. But let's get this show started with some love and some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you would like to shine a light on. It's Way Up.
We gon' light the block up. I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods.
Oh, no.
I love
What's
this.
up?
And it's time to shine a light. And today I want to shine a light on the Gasaway sisters. Now, the three sisters grew up hearing stories from their grandmother where they were talking about land that was taken away from them in what's now Potomac, Maryland. And they're actually doing something about it. So they've been very strategic. They've been... They started their own child care business. It's not just about quality care, but they've given something their ancestors didn't have, economic power. Then with that money, they fund a Juneteenth festival and they get them financial stability to fight for their land. They're trying to get this land back that was stolen. They said William Dove may have lost his land, but he gave us something more valuable. He showed us that ownership is power. Every dollar that they get gets reinvested into Scotland. It's a historic black community where their family has lived for 5 generations. It's one of about 40 communities in Montgomery County that was founded by formerly enslaved African Americans, and a lot of those have disappeared entirely, so they want to preserve that memory. Imagine that fight of going to have to talk to government officials and...
Especially in this time. Oh, I can't imagine how hard that is.
Yeah, but they've been fighting, and they've got attorneys, architects, a whole village. All right, now, Mackie, how are you?
I'm good. I just want to shine a light on myself. You know, young man just taking the steps I got to take to better myself. I'm about to go in the shelter, and hopefully after this, I'll be able to have my own house.
Oh, okay. You're going into a shelter right now. Are you working?
Yes, I am working. I got a little side job. I Instacart a little bit, and I play music. I'm a musician.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to you, Mackie, and we're shining a light on you. You're doing what you got to do to hold it down. I am wishing you the most blessings ever, and I feel like everything's going to work out for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Mackie, for calling.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150, just in case you couldn't get through. And Akeem, are you ready for some Yeti?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Aisha Diaz, she has gone viral after doing Earn Your Leisure and talking about how much money you must spend to date her.
And I ain't saying she a gold digger.
All right. We'll talk about it. It's Way Up.
There's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Ooh, and Akeem Woods is here with me today. I don't know what just happened. I thought that was you talking. I was like,
my
Akeem,
voice did not
relax.
get deep.
All right, well, anyway, let's get into some of this Yee tea. So first of all, let's talk about Earn Your Leisure. Mm-hmm. Now, this went viral and it's trending. Aisha Diaz was one. She's a model. You said she has an OnlyFans?
She does.
How many followers?
I cannot see, but it looks like she has 60,000 likes.
Whoa.
So I'm sure that means
so
she
she's
has
making some crazy money. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, in the past, she's dated people like Bow Wow. She had a soccer player boyfriend. And she's saying that if you want to date her, it's going to be expensive. Here's what she said.
What do you expect on a monthly basis from financially?
I need you to be able to keep up with my lifestyle if you want to be with me.
What about love? What does that mean? What does that mean on a monthly? What does that mean? Roughly.
Like 45, 50.
$50,000 a month. So you need $50,000 a month.
What is true? I can give you the paperwork right now.
Paperwork.
I don't know what the paperwork means. Does she have contracts with these dudes?
I don't know. But she did have like a boyfriend she had a store and he was funding that for her. The only problem with this is when you break up, then what happens, right? Because
then that money's gone.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like if I'm
but
paying...
what is paperwork?
If I'm paying somebody to be in a relationship with them, that to me, that gives me the green light to go cheat and do whatever I want. Because it's like, well, I'm paying you.
Right. You got to just relax. Well, I don't know. So, look, if she's getting it.
But she don't need it. She already make her own money.
If she's getting that, and I guess what she's saying is she makes her own money. So if you want me to sit down and not do these things and not go out and work.
I get that, but I mean, I get that. If you want her to stop working, then sure. You have to pay her to stop working.
What I would be making. And maybe that's what she's saying. That's how much she makes.
Well, then I'd like, keep working, girl.
All right. Now, a lot of notable artists refuse to let their music be used in the Melania documentary and soundtrack.
I saw that.
Yes, so some notable artists did contribute. And by the way, it's their estate, because obviously Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, the Rolling Stones,
I think Prince.
The estate. But the people who would not do it and did not want their music used, the estate's Grace Jones, Prince was one of those people.
Yep.
And according to Prince's estate, they said he would never want his music affiliated.
Of course he would.
With this Melania documentary. What's crazy is Mark Beckman, who's an advisor to Trump, and he was one of the people that produced the movie, revealed that, this was not a political film, is what he's saying. So he was disappointed that people put politics so far ahead, and it had nothing to do with politics. It absolutely did. It was like leading up to Trump's days in the White House.
She's married to the president. Of course it was political.
How do you separate politics from Melania?
What else is she known for?
And even that, she's barely known for.
Exactly.
All right, well, anyway, that is your Yeti. When we come back, we have About Last Night. And we got to talk about Love is Blind a little bit. You and I are both tapped in. And this season, we love to hate. It's way up.
It's a mess.
So, About Last Night. Here's how it went down.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods.
Oh, no.
And one thing that we have in common is we've been watching all of the messiness on Love is Blind. You always text me during the show like, did you see? Are you watching Love is Blind? So do you have a favorite couple from this season?
I don't like any of them.
Well, so I was talking about this behind the scenes, and there's one couple that did not go on with everybody else, right? They went to Malibu. So it's usually a group trip.
To Mexico,
everybody went to Mexico, but one couple ended up going to Malibu. And the explanation is that there were more couples than usual this season.
That's a weird
budget.
That's a weird explanation.
Malibu is so expensive too. I don't understand why the budget won't allow.
But also, Netflix is Netflix. Y'all have a massive budget. Don't act like 2 plane tickets was going to mess up your whole bottom line.
So Vic and Christine, and I guarantee you, they probably get those places comped to even put it on TV. But anyway, Vic and Christine, they're the ones that ended up in Malibu. But they said it actually made their bond even stronger. And the two of them, I think, they linked up so early on in the season that there wasn't a lot of drama with them having a second choice, them hurting somebody else's feelings and things like that. Now, I don't want to be too much of a spoiler, but what I will say in this latest episode of Love is Blind, because, it comes out every Wednesday, they have new episodes. Hold on, what are their names? Is it Devontae?
Yeah, it's Devontae and Brittany, I believe.
Devontae and Brittany, yes. Devontae and Brittany.
Who I hate the most.
The most?
No, Chris, I'm how I hate the most.
I was going to say, I don't know about the most. I don't really mind Brittany. I just felt like Devontae is not that into her, and he just won't admit it.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Because he also doesn't date women of color, really.
According to him.
He's
never
him.
done something like that.
He's never done such a thing. Right. So that's already a red flag. And then he also commented on her. She's just not his type.
It just feels like
basically.
he doesn't own a mirror because he doesn't look as good as he thinks.
And he
does.
also isn't good at giving her compliments because that's just not how he is. And she's accepting all of this, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, here is their discussion before they decide whether or not they want to walk down the aisle.
Prenups, I don't think that was like something we even talk about in the pods. So I'm not saying that's directed towards you. That is more for like where I feel good in my own space.
You're entitled to feel how you feel. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you have worked very hard to get where you are.
Yeah.
I don't want to be married to somebody that feels like they have to protect themselves from me.
A prenup
So-
isn't protecting from you. It's just.
And herein lies the issue because they were talking about how much they make, and he does make a lot more than her.
Yeah.
And so he is thinking about that. But I want to get your opinion. Pick a side when it comes to Brittany and Devontae on Love is Blind. He brings up the idea of a prenup. She looks at it as, okay, that's a setup for failure. And some people do look at it that way. And she's like, I'm not a petty person. I wouldn't do this and that. And he's like, look, nobody's petty until
they're petty.
Yeah, until they're petty. So 800-292-5150. What are your thoughts on this conversation between Brittany and Devontae on Love is Blind? He brings up a prenup, and she feels like him bringing that up is like saying he doesn't think it's going to last and doesn't trust her. What do you think? 800-292-5150.
Angela Yee. It's not just right or wrong. It's about what you believe. It's time to pick a side and stay there.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Akeem Woods.
Oh, no.
What's up?
And we are picking a side, and this is from Love is Blind, Brittany and Devontae. He brought up a prenup, and they're trying to figure out if they're going to walk down the aisle. He's trying to protect himself, but she's also saying, I'm not that type of person, and it makes me feel like this is not for the long haul. You want an out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about a prenup?
I think you should have a prenup because there's different things it can be. It doesn't have to be one thing, but I think it helps all the parties at B because at the end of the day, things happen.
I feel like in this particular situation, they have other issues.
They have way more issues than this prenup girl.
And the prenup is
because
just
Devontae does not like that woman
he does
at all.
not want to marry her anyway, so that's why you bring up a prenup and make it a thing. But do I believe in prenups? Yes, it's a contract, just like marriage is a contract.
Yes.
All right, so what do you guys think about this? 800-292-5150. Gay.
What's up, boo?
What's up?
To prenup or not to prenup?
No prenup.
Ooh.
Okay, why not?
Because you said love is blind. Love is supposed to be love. Like, it's not supposed to be like, oh, you want to steal my money? I thought you loved me.
Now, what if you had $5 million and your husband-to-be had $20?
Is love still blind then?
It had to be because I wouldn't be messing with no $20 and I got $50 million. So it had to be that too, which can't say, but something it had to be.
Okay, so you still wouldn't do a prenup?
It's probably no, because if I went into it knowing this man only had $50, I had to love him.
Okay.
I respect that answer.
She said probably no.
Probably no.
Yeah.
My answer is yes. Prenup all the way. Because I don't care how much I love you. I'm protecting my money.
All right. Thank you, Nikki. Raul.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Raul, so you're a couples therapist?
I'm a therapist. I do couples therapy, individual therapy, children therapy. I do all kind of therapy, and this comes up so much.
All right. So break it down for us.
When couples do decide that they're ready to take that next step into a union like marriage, prenups do come up because, you work hard and you don't know, like y'all said earlier, you don't know until you know when someone switches up. But it's a topic that should be discussed in a loving manner. You should sit down and build other things into that prenup. Like, hey, after 5 or 10 years of a strong marriage, what would that look like in terms of compensation?
Okay, yeah, and you're absolutely right, Raul. I love that you said that because a prenup is a contract that you design. So you can make sure it actually can help protect the other person in case things don't work out. What if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're concerned if this doesn't work out and I have no money? You want to make sure that you're protected in a certain way.
Absolutely, and you should protect yourself, but you should do it in conjunction with your partner so that you both feel loved and understood, because it could be a flip side to that. There could be a woman making more money than a man.
Right.
And how do you talk about that?
Yeah, I think it just has
you put together.
I think it just has a negative connotation because people just assume that prenup means if we get divorced, I'm
get nothing.
I'm getting no money.
Yeah, and the other part of that too is And he's right. That's a great idea because you can't just give someone a contract to sign.
Yeah, you have
never
to.
discussed.
You have to read through it and decide on whatever your.
No, you have
are.
to, even before you read through it, you got to talk about what's going to be in it.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Robert. We appreciate that coming from an expert.
Yes, and if you need any more advice, www.therapistofcolor.com.
All right. Thank you. Hey, Darren.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What do you think about prenups?
I think prenups is something that really should be looked at by men of today, because especially when you have that much of a financial difference between your potential significant other. Most of the time when divorces are in that play, the woman files for the divorce anyway, and all that petty stuff come out at that particular time. We're at a rate where black women file for divorce 70 to 80% of the time now.
I don't know. Is that right? Are you just making up statistics? I've never heard that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not going to sit here and let you just say random things about black women.
I've done my research.
What website was that? www.thisisalie.com?
Nah.
Well, I want to say this, though. There's a lot of women who make more money than men. So a prenup isn't about a man being able to walk away. It's for both, too, so.
That's true, too. So if I was a man and my woman made more and she wanted a prenup, I think I would give it to her.
You think or you know?
I know.
Okay, so you believe it
because I've been on the other side of the coin, so that's why I know.
Oh, what'd you have to give up?
A lot.
Really? So you gave up a lot of money. So you already have it in your head because of your own experience. Now, why did you guys get divorced?
Be honest with you, I just think the whole time that we was married that she never really loved me, even though we was into the marriage for 13 years.
So why do you think she married you for money?
I think it was just out of convenience and because we had kids together. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I know a lot of times personal experience and situations will come into play when you think about a prenup. He's been through it before, so he's like, I don't want to go through that again.
I feel you. I'm with that. I'm all about signing prenups.
Well,
all right, thank you all.
Thank you. You got to get in a relationship first. Don't put the cart before the horse. All right, well, it feels like most of you are, except for one person, is in agreement with the prenup. But I do like when Raul, the therapist, called in and said, it's something that y'all got to come up with together. Yeah. It's not something you can just say, here's a prenup, sign it. And 800-292-5150 in case you want to leave a message and chime in on the conversation. We can play that for last word. And when we come back, we have your Yeti. And let's talk about Iman Shumpert on Club Shay Shay. It got emotional. There were some funny moments. We got those for you. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yeti.
Come and get the tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Akeem Woods.
Oh, no.
All right, and let's get into some Yeti. First off, let's talk about Iman Shumpert. He was on Club Shay Shay. Of course, he talked a lot about basketball, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, James Harden. He said Dwayne Wade is better than James Harden. And it's a preference thing, he said, for him. But in addition to that, let's get into the tea of it all. He talked about dating Kayla Nicole. Now, Kayla Nicole is the person who also dated Travis Kelce before Taylor Swift, right? And so here's what he had to say about an incident that happened where Kayla Nicole told a story about dating him and something crazy that she did.
Like, the whole, Kayla, oh, this happened, dated at this timeline, and woo, and I'm just
why
like,
would you bring that up, though?
I don't know why she brought it up, honestly, but me and Kay are good friends. It's not like a thing where I'm finna be mad at her because she did that. She low-key was just speaking her truth. It was a funny story, honestly. I don't know why she did it.
So the story that Kayla Nicole told was when she was on Angel Reese's podcast, and here is what she initially said.
I dressed up. I was dating a guy, and he dumped me through a text message. And he dumped me for this singer/actress who was famous at the time. Lied about it for months, then popped out with her, and it became this public thing, and it was like, oh my God, we love them. Another celebrity iconic relationship. So for Halloween that year, I dressed up as her. I dressed up as that lady from Halloween.
The yellow is hilarious.
But what made it easy to decipher was people could see who she dressed up as for Halloween. She dressed up as Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
And so following the timeline, they knew.
You could figure out 1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah, so she was trying to tell a funny story, but in telling that story. But good to know that her and Iman are still friends behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Of her telling her truth.
That yell was hilarious.
Of what she did. Now, another emotional thing that happened during this interview was Iman Shumpert was talking about his father and his relationship with his dad, and it was hard for him to even finish the story.
Do you remember the last conversation you had with your father? Last convo, he just was like, man, you look good in them suits, man. Like, I like that you taking jobs now that you wearing that suit. And then he told me don't come home, finish filming, because we was filming the podcast. He got to go in the hospital. He'll be right back.
All right, and this was only like a few months ago. This was in October, the end of October, that his father passed. So I know it's still hard for him to even talk about that. All right, so make sure you check out that full Club Shay Shay interview. Shannon Sharp still going strong.
Interview after interview. He's doing it.
Remember there was a moment people were like, oh, no, what's going to happen? And
I mean, he did lose that deal.
Keep pushing. You
He
know
did
what I'm
lose that
saying?
deal.
All right, now let's talk about Chris Bosch. Here's something we did not know since we're talking basketball, NBA players. Chris Bosch recently posted about some struggles that he had, and he didn't disclose what his health issues were, but here's what he said.
So I woke up covered in my own blood. There was no warning. I didn't have any time to prepare for it. I was getting ready to go on a date with my wife, and the next thing you know, I was on the ground. It was a scary thing, and it came fast, and it made me really have a different outlook on life.
So people are talking about, how Chris Bosch was diagnosed with blood clots. He's had some health issues in the past. I don't know exactly what happened in this situation, but he said he wrote about it. And so, just imagine something like that happening. That's scary. You wake up covered in blood and don't know
terrifying.
what went down.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is your Yeti. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar, but you for sure need to know about them. And when I tell you there's so much going on right now, I feel like every day with these Epstein files, it's not going to stop.
It's not until someone goes to jail. Hint, hint, hint.
Ooh, all right, it's way up.
Stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods.
Oh, no. Every time. What's up?
Every day I told you there's another Epstein story. Well, right now on TMZ, they have a look inside of Jeffrey Epstein's private jet. Do you know what his jet was called?
Oh, no. What was it called?
Lolita Express.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's so gross. Lolita's like the underage girl movie or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
But yeah, the plane has been abandoned and decaying in Georgia. And so you can see there's all kinds of like things and stains inside and,
So the writing was literally written on the walls.
Yes. That's what people were calling it. All right, now let's talk about BBLs. A lot of people want to undo their BBLs. Med spas, dermatologists, plastic surgeons, they're saying that BBL is a look from the past, and people are now coming in and wanting to have those reversed.
I know. I saw Cardi on a video a while back on Instagram. She talked about getting her BBL taken out after her tour.
Yeah, she said she's going to get that taken out. The other thing that women are doing is they're looking to get their lip fillers. They're skipping lip fillers, so they don't want that anymore because those big oversized lips, I guess, are not in style like they used to be. And people are also looking to remove their implants or get smaller ones. They said big breasts might have looked sexy at a certain time in your life, but you get older and it makes you look chubby and matronly. And so but one of the hardest procedures to reverse is a BBL.
Yeah, it looks complicated. And the thing about BBLs is people get it to try to look like these celebrities, but they don't have celebrity money because the celebrities can pay to get it out,
going out the country
and look good.
Get it cheap.
But
then they gotta go back on the flight with with knees on the floor and face on the seat.
It happens in Miami all the time.
All right, well, trying to undo a BBL, you have to suck it out of the body. It has a risk for nerve damage. Ooh. It can make you not be symmetrical. It can also make your skin kind of sag from that. Mm-hmm. And so it's just a really long and arduous process. So good luck to everybody out there. But it's a good way for doctors and surgeons to make money now if that's the business.
Well, you make money putting it in, you make money taking it out.
All right, well, we have the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, we got Angel Love from Married to Medicine joining us. She is going to talk about her time on this past season. I know they already filmed the reunion, so let's get some tea. It's Way Up.
Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yeti. Way Up.
Hey, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Akeem Woods is here.
Oh, no.
Don't try to do a different drop, okay? It's oh no. And let's get into this Yeti. So, Ray J, we talked about this previously. There was a domestic violence call to his residence, and this was an incident Saturday morning. But they did not cooperate with officers. No arrests were made. Well, I don't know if it's his girlfriend, but Sheila posted a video explaining what happened. Here's what she said.
And that night, I was only trying to grab him from jumping off the ledge, and I let my emotions get the best of me, and I slapped him. Not only did I slap him, I slapped the dog shit out of him. Looking back, I regret it so much, but, he was really frustrated that night, and, it's been making him very suicidal, and he's been sleeping off the medication for his heart, and it's just been putting a huge toll on him.
According to her, Ray J's been under a lot of pressure because of this legal battle involving Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner.
But she's saying she slapped him so he wouldn't jump off the ledge. Is that what she's saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's good, I think.
He says that she was very aggressive that night, and he said, I called 911 because I left the hotel and she followed me. So he told TMZ he's not feeling good right now, but he's not suicidal. He said he's feeling good right now, but he's not suicidal at this moment. He doesn't need a hotline or nothing.
Okay, well, maybe she followed him because she was worried.
Yeah, this is a lot going on. All right, Megan Thee Stallion is going to make her Broadway debut in Moulin Rouge. I've never seen Moulin Rouge, but this might be a reason to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she's stepping into the role of nightclub impresario Harold Zidler. She's going to take the stage March 24th for an 8-week engagement through May 17th.
Oh, so she's going to be in New York.
Yes, it's the first time a female-identifying performer is portraying the character in any Moulin Rouge production worldwide. So no other female-identifying performer has played this particular role.
Congratulations to Meg. That's amazing.
So that's a big deal. So shout out to her.
Let's go see it.
Okay. You've only been to one play ever before. So
I know, this would be 2.
This could be exciting for you. All right, Sophia Franklin. Remember that name? She was on Call Her Daddy with Alex Cooper, and they fell out. Yeah. Well, now she's releasing a memoir about her exit from Call Her Daddy. It's called Daddy Issues. And
that's a
gonna
good
come
title.
Out. Yeah, that's a cute title. It's coming out on November 10th, and it's going to reveal details about her exit and the end of her friendship with Alex Cooper. And when you see the cover of it, it's very clever. She's posing beside a woman whose face and body are cut out of the photo. You know how you...
Yeah. Okay. Everyone got a memoir, girl. Get that book money.
Yeah, as she should, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said everybody else is telling the story.
I can't wait till I leave the show and write a book.
Say some good things and some bad things. TLC, their story is hitting the stage this summer with Crazy, Sexy, Cool, the TLC musical. They have revealed the 3 stars who will portray T-Boz's Left Eye and Chili. So shout out to them. That is going to be Holly, Gabrielle Conway, Jade Milan, and Stoney B.
What's the movie
Woods.
called? Waterfalls?
It's called Crazy, Sexy, Cool, the TLC musical.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a musical.
Yep. Of course, right? Well, that is your Yeti. When we come back, Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Me and Akeem are here. You know we want to help.
We do.
He gives toxic advice, and
she gives good advice.
Practical advice.
So pick one, and you get best of both worlds.
You can be toxic if you want. It's Way Up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Akeem Woods.
What's up?
You ready to get some advice for Ask Yee? 800-292-5150. We got Kia on the line. What's up, Kia?
Hi. So I've been knowing a guy for over a decade, and we decided to start dating. And recently, he broke things off. He said he wanted to have a break. But I know we had an argument that was really bad. But I want him back. So how do I get him back?
What was the argument?
Yeah, what was so bad?
So it was a whole heated disagreement type of thing that led to me saying something very hurtful to him. I said, F you.
Okay, that's it? It was there more?
No, that was it.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't like somebody cursing at me during an argument. I do think that no matter what, people argue in relationships, but how you handle those arguments is really important when it comes to moving forward. So all you said was F you, and that's the whole reason he's mad?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, though. If my man told me F you, I would be devastated. I always think when people curse at you, that's like the first step toward something worse coming.
I feel that.
Do you think that he's just mad, or do you think he really wants to end it?
I think he really wants to end it.
How long ago was this?
This was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so you haven't spoken 2 weeks?
Have you reached out to him?
If you could think of it, I think I did it.
Because I will say, when me and my man get into an argument, we just don't talk to each other for a few days.
Yeah. So you sent him a message and he just left you on red?
Actually, he took the red receipts off.
What are the messages that you're sending him? What do they say?
It's just like me just apologizing and for us to actually talk.
All right, well, you can't force somebody to talk to you if they don't want to. All you can do is say, listen, I understand that I messed up, like you said, and you apologized. And when you're ready to talk, I would love to hear from you, but I've tried every which way to reach out to you. It's not happening. So give him his space and time, because what can you do? You're not going to just pop up. If he's not receptive to that, you can't force it.
I was going to give you toxic advice and say track him down, but what Angela's saying is better.
That's stalker advice. That's scary.
Yeah. Don't take my advice. That's why I'm single.
If he's thinking that he's out the door, doing something like that will really end it.
No,
but
Angela's right.
If he's just mad and needs to calm down and you give him his space and time, then it might allow him to think, about this in a different type of way, especially if you're cool and chill. The last thing he needs is somebody who he feels like already cursed at him to just smother him and do too much.
Angela's right. Now, the toxic advice is you get a different phone number from the Text Now app and send him some texts from a different phone number and find out if he's really out here with another woman. That's what I would do, because I'm toxic.
I thought about it.
Well, there's your answers, baby. You either take toxic answer from Akeem or the good answer from Angela.
You think his number 2 moved up to his number 1 slot?
It better not have.
Well, I would say take Angela's advice, but I mean, if you're feeling toxic, girl, take Akeem's advice.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, leave a message. We'll answer your question that way. And when we come back from Married to Medicine, Angel Love is going to be joining us. She is on this season. I'm feeling pretty strongly that she'll be back next season. But she was also on Basketball Wives previously. She's also an entrepreneur and a nurse. It's Way Up.
Yeah, what's happening?
You want to know my name? Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn me on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Angel Love Davis from Married to Medicine is here. You also know her from Basketball Wives, and you also know her as a nurse and an entrepreneur, the founder of Life Angels. We seen on Married to Medicine, you want to get hooked up, right?
No, I did not.
I want to. Let's talk about that, because this is what it looked like to me, right? You were
because you only seen a little bit of it.
So break it down for me, because it was like you wanted to get hooked up, but then it felt like Toya hated on your situation.
So really, I never wanted to get hooked up. I never, ever, for real. What I was trying to do, I was trying to do like woman empowerment. I was really trying to just support Toya in an episode where it was a scene where the ladies was on her about being a stay-at-home mom and not really having a job, and you don't do nothing else. And I'm like, I'm that girl. If you feel like somebody is, talking bad about, I'm gonna step up. I'm like, listen, there's nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home mom. Like, girl, you got a great husband. Your kids are amazing. You got all this, and your husband do all this. Work. And so I'm like, girl, listen, don't listen to them. You got a good girl. Eugene got some friends, just to try to big her up.
Okay,
baby, she took that moment and ran with it, like out the door. I'm like, okay. And so you'll see me next time. She was like, girl, let's go hook you up. I'm like, really? In any situation you see me talking to a guy, oh, girl, you said you wanted me to hook you up. Why would you do that now?
I know, that was wild. I don't even know. But she said she felt like she was being played.
How though? Toya gaslights and manipulates.
I want to know what happened, what we didn't see after that, because he was like, oh, word, like, who was it, Dr. Bernard?
Yeah, Bernard.
And so,
shout out to Dr. Bernard, amazing cardiologist, but, he was a friend.
But you guys dated in the past?
We dated in the past. Okay. Before the Toya situation, he was really trying to figure it out, and I'm like, I don't really be spinning the block, but I don't really have time to date, so.
It worked out for Nelly and Ashanti.
I see, and it looked like Floyd
and Mrs. Jackson.
see, but that ain't work for me. I was just like, you know what?
I also saw somebody saying, "Is she really a nurse?" And I'm like, "What?" I know, but that's what I want you to say, because they're like, "Oh, she doesn't even do this anymore." X, Y, and Z.
You know what? It's surprising because people see me in the hospital. They be like, "You really?" Yes, I'm in the hospital. It's almost a way of me giving back. Of course, like, do I have to work bedside? No, but it's almost a part of me. I worked hard for this degree. You think I'm about to like, we have to work for this, so I don't feel like I'm any bigger than not being on bedside. Of course, I do a lot, and God has blessed me in several different ways, but that's how I give back. You know, the way that God blesses me, go in and help save lives.
Now, the Met Gala.
Oh gosh, yes.
Where are we with this Met Gala? And what did you think about Toya being named as like the person in charge of it? I have mixed thoughts about that. I understand why they were like, okay, she didn't contribute before, but now let's give her this position so she can see what that's really like.
I think it was important for her to really feel and understand, but did she really get the message? I don't know. Toya's a hard cookie, baby. I don't be like, what? Does she really think like this sometimes? And that's just what she is.
All right, well, I'm excited to watch this reunion. You got me a little hype. I want to see what's about to happen.
It's really good.
So you're back for another season.
You know what? What God has for me, nobody can take away. So we'll see. We'll see.
You feel good about it, though?
I feel good.
And you would do it. You have no reservations about going back?
No, not at all. No, I really got along with the ladies. I absolutely found real other friendships without just no kind of controversy. And hopefully I can have an understanding with Toya. Because I really came into this season like, oh, I like Toya. I want to be her friend. You know, see how that go. But that ain't happen like that. So.
I do think, though, sometimes certain things happen because it's good for TV and people know that.
But then I thought she was supposed to come back around and say, okay, I messed up. I thought she was supposed to, you know, make it better at the end.
Maybe at the reunion.
It happened already. Well, we'll see.
Okay. See, I tricked you there. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and I'm definitely going to check back in with you because I want to see what's about to go down.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Shout out to all the work that you're doing, too, and representing for all the nurses. Like you said, they need more recognition and support.
Yes. More staffing. Let's do it.
Thank you so much to Angel Love Davis, and make sure you watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee, because she was giving all the tea. All right, when we come back, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Akeem, what a time.
I know.
Oh, no.
Y'all keep playing that drop.
Akeem Woods, we're happy you made it back from Atlanta. I know you had a show out there.
I did. It was sold out, too.
Sold out, period. Earlier, we were talking about Love is Blind because we both watched that show. I don't want to say we love it, but we watch it.
It's a hate watch for me.
Right. And so we talked about prenups because of Brittany and Devontae and the prenup discussion that happened.
But they have more problems than a prenup.
Yeah. Their problems are
way
he
beyond
doesn't
that.
call her pretty.
Yeah.
You know, he
looks
doesn't
ridiculous.
express himself. He's never dated a black woman before.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things. Is love truly blind?
It's not.
Also, thank you to Angel Love from Married to Medicine for joining us. She's from New Orleans, but she's out in Atlanta right now on that cast. And she also has been a nurse for the past 15 years. She's also an entrepreneur.
We love to see it.
Love to see it. Again, this is your show, so you have
the last word.
The secret is I'm a millionaire, but guess what? They ain't gonna get no money till they learn some respect.
Hey, Yee, how you doing? Hey, calling out the New Orleans, N-O, just to say hello. We listen to you every day, and we love you. Shout out from New Orleans, right? It's the X-Man. Yes, ma'am.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.